Welcome back to Genshin Impact for today or whatever. I don't know, man. I'm kind of eepy right now. By eepy, I mean I woke up literally an hour ago. I would have been live so much sooner if I didn't oversleep. But I woke up at like 5, walked out of my room, did a few things, and walked back in my room with a cat and went to sleep. And I woke up and the cat's nowhere to be found, and I still feel tired. I love getting close to 9 hours of sleep. It's still waking up feeling like absolute dog shit. That's my favorite feeling in the world, dude. Who's with me on that? Anyways, we gotta do the dailies first before we do the actual story. Whose story? I know we're done with Sumeru now, which I'm fucking thank God with. We are now moving on to... We're going back to Inazuma. Okay, I think these are all three of these characters are Inazuma characters. I think this might be I mean, not Inazuma. We're moving back to the Liyue. I think these are all Liyue characters except for Yomi. I have no idea, dude. I don't remember any of these characters. I know Bazhiu and... I don't know how to say her name as an X. I apologize. Listen, I'm sorry. I can, like, try and pronounce everyone's names here, like, no matter how it's spelled, but, like, that's with an X, dude. I don't know what sound an X makes. It's, like, like, I know how to pronounce Zhao's name. It's Zhao, but, like, that's a bit easier than trying to pronounce whatever this is. Zhanyan? I don't know, dude. I probably just butchered that heavily. I'm being laughed at right now. Anyways, yeah, we're moving on. We're moving over to... I'm just gonna guess Liyue for all three of these. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Is that a cat in my room? You were not the cat I went to sleep with. How'd you get in here? Oh yeah, my door was open. Then we're moving on to Fontaine for free characters. Then we're finally tackling Natlan's tribe quest and also Maoika's story quest. And then we're doing Mizuki, so we're going back to Inazuma, then back to Fontaine. And then we're handling Natlan slash Mondstadt, I mean not Natlan, Nodcry slash Mondstadt. I don't know why it took me so long to say that. Mondstadt characters. But before that, we need to do some farming. Who we farming? I don't know, dude. We're fucking... That's... No, I am putting that one up. I'm stupid. What am I doing today? I am doing more domain challenges. Okay. Do I want to do more for you? You kind of... You're actually kind of good right now. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't need to do much more for Navia. You could use some grinding. I'm either gonna grind for her or I'm gonna grind for Sandrone here. First we find out, is the moon in stock? The moon is in stock right now. Well, I guess let's go tackle the moon. It haunts me. Palomina's gonna love this too. I still have a Lug at level 90. I should probably fix that. I forgot how much I fucking hate playing these guys. That guy just ran me down.
Hey there! This one's got your name on it! A proper send-off! From the Spina with love. Fellow warfare, I guess! Lame. Feeling lucky?
Get down here, you coward. Finally, thank God. I work on my Sandrone team a bit more. So I figured out the problem with Sandrone. You never really actually want to be using her weapon. You actually don't want to be doing that, like, ever. She has a charge attack. If you use the charge attack, her skill resets her charge attack. Bar or whatever. So you literally spam the shit out of that charge attack. At least that's how I've played her recently. I want to replace Baidu with actually meant for stellar reactions. So doing that would be very nice. I'm gonna use some of my resin here. My fragile resin. I have so much of this shit, I should be using this, dude.
Who's that?
You got Shadow of Darkness!
Go, Luigi! Like it or something! Fire! Converge. Feeling lucky? That's fun!
I feel like someone's shooting at me with water. There we go. Okay, you know, I'm gonna replace Baidu with Ilosha. Odette, I'm not gonna pull for, unfortunately. Just because there really isn't much of a reason for me to pull for Odette right now. I know she's a far better one, but still.
Go, Luigi! A gift from the land beyond!
Not gonna be pulling for Odette.
We're coming at you!
My change is like C4, I'm gonna keep my change here for now. This guy's still alive.
This one's got your name on it! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Haha!
Then we gotta do this, I think, one more time, right? I'll do it one more time.
Who's that?
The dog! Go get him, Aiden!
I fucking hate that because he like moves all my shit around.
Watch out! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Watch out! That's fun! Ha! Coming at ya! Hiya!
There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. Leave domain, and we should be good now for Colomina stuff to at least get her thing up to level 10 now, right? I have to gotta turn most of it into the material, but like, yeah, we should be good. And I also managed to save 157 resin, which we can then use to go fight Dottore twice. Because we're gonna fight both Dottores. Sandrone wants this Dottore, and Ilosha wants this Dottore over here. Which then leaves us with one last thing we can do, which I'll go use to fight one of the bosses I haven't fought yet at all, really. Let's go fight Dottore number 1 first. This Dottore fight usually kicks my fucking ass. Well, could I turn down the difficulty to make this easier? Yes. But that denies me my proper rewards and satisfaction. Could I matchmake? Absolutely. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sit here and complain about this Dottore fight. I just like avoid him half the time, like duck into like this other dimensions to avoid fighting him properly, not gonna lie. This crashed my gamer the last time I did this, I'm pretty sure. Xbox, don't do it.
Converge. Surge.
Light compels you! You got this!
Go, Luigi! As you like!
You cannot
Coming at
face
ya.
me!
Don't look at him. Luckily, I'm still doing a lot of damage to him.
Attack! Watch out!
That's more like it!
Watch out! Where'd that come from? A gift from the land
Did you
beyond.
honestly think that would hit me?
Man, fuck you. I'm gonna fuck out of here. Fuck you. I'm not gonna fight you directly.
Behold, the dog!
That's
The
stupid.
light shines bright!
Wayne. Coming at ya.
That's one down.
Watch out! Hiya! Haha!
Seems to so much more damage, dude. That was a waste of me, like, back all my burst here. It's like, oh, literally, I'm gonna kill this dude.
You cannot face me!
Oh, well, like. No, Navi, don't look behind you. This man really wants to do.
Blades of cold
Thank you.
resolve.
A moonlit night for all. Die with a gemstone!
Be gone,
Moon's
Shadow of
remnant.
Darkness. I'll delight you.
Watch out! Coming at ya!
Is that a rock coming towards me? Since I'm gonna avoid that shit.
Proper send down! From the
This is really hard to do this every time because I'm not gonna face him directly. He does so much fucking damage.
coming at ya! Cha! Ha-ha! Hiya! Nah! Ha! Coming at ya! Ha-ha! Nah! Ha-nah!
Reverse.
A new moon rises.
Light compels you.
With the marrow of the three moons in my
Well, that's fucking cheating, dude. Probably go dodge him by going into the rift, but you know. He's dead next time I get it in the rift. He's doing some bullshit.
You got this.
A moonlit night for all. Hey there! This one's got your name on it. A proper send
Look at
down
this dude,
from
okay.
the Spina with love.
Such good damage. So we're gonna be back
Coming at ya!
very soon as well.
Reverse.
Hey there! Hiya!
Blades of cold resolve. Light compels you.
Get him, Beluga. I believe in you, Beluga. Get him.
a warrior
Yeah.
in this rotten.
I got one of what I needed. Fuck yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go fight him again and die 4 times. The other fight isn't that much worse. It's just that he hits like a semi-truck. Both tutorial fights haven't hit like a fucking semi-truck. It's just that this one actually isn't too bad. I just gotta actually damage him a lot before he fucking kills me. I just can't allow him to like get his. If I have to, I will sacrifice Beluga.
All here shall bend to my will.
Go get him, Aiden.
And there goes half Column
Be gone,
health,
Shadow of
which
Darkness.
is a lot of health, dude.
Go, Lumi! Hey there! Hey there!
I should probably, before this fight gets too hectic, I should probably consume some nutritious food that's gonna help me.
Attack! Coming at ya! A moonlit night for all.
While the light shines bright, light compels you.
Coming at ya! Ha-ha! A kick from the lid beyond!
I need to keep her health up.
Coming at ya! Ha-ha! A proper send-off! From the surge!
You got this. Behold the dawn.
Coming at ya! Ha! A new moon rises. Go, Lily! Light it up! Die like a gemstone! Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with flame.
Go get him, Aiden. Light compels you.
Watch out! Hiya! Ha-ha!
Fucking jump him. It's his second phase that I'm concerned about. His first phase, I'm not too scared about. His second one is the one I'm afraid of. Okay, now we begin the fear.
Get back! Snatch Retreat from my trap.
Converge.
You won't distract me this time.
Hiya! Haha!
Just like a little
Behold the
buzzing
dawn! While the
fly.
light shines bright!
Kaseha! Ah! Ha! Coming at ya! Ha!
A petty
Proper
trick.
There we go.
send-down.
I'm just
From the
really
Spino
scared of
with
bad
love.
tech. If it goes through, it will just fucking kill one of my characters.
Light compels you!
A gift from the land beyond. Go, Lumi! Like it or not. Watch out! A new moon rises. Surge. Attack! That's the way. Coming at ya.
Let's try this. Muso no Hitotoki.
You got this!
I fucking dodged that shit by just standing behind him and I was like, I'm gonna kill.
Ha! You won't distract me this time.
Hiya!
Just like a little buzzing
Proper
fly.
send-down. From the
Light compels you! While the light shines...
Possible.
cat. A moonlit light for all. As you like. Kaseha! Like it or not. Hey there!
New world.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I've longed
It's just
for.
that. It's when he starts trying to activate his fucking ability is what scares me that a lot, because it will just one-shot your character. I don't think I need any of this material, but thank you. Okay, now we have like one we can do now just for some random boss. Fungus, Paimon, I'm not gonna go do that Sumeru world quest. We're done with it. You can't drag me back to Sumeru. Okay, so now let's go. Actually, who have I not beaten the absolute shit out of before in my Truant's domains? Who have I not done the first clear for? Wanderer. Is that Signore? We can go fight. You can go beat the shit out of Signore. Golden House. Oh, we haven't killed Child either. Let's go beat the shit out of Child. Let's go beat the ever-living shit out of this kid. Well, he's a full-grown man, but like still. Oh boy, am I looking forward to a one-shiner, man. I do.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be
Dude, I've even got all my abilities out here, like already. Oh my fucking god!
Not that.
Attack!
You've got a trick or two.
Hey there!
Dude, you weren't even able to do anything! I'm not even the fuck. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna. I have a gun. I forgot how little health these earlier Truant's bosses had, dude. Because like when you're fighting them, like for the first time, you don't have a built team at all, really, or like you're not really highly leveled. So like you're fighting them, and you're like, oh my god, this is such an intense fight. And when you come back to it later down the road, like me, you just. You walk up, shoot him with your gun once, or send the fucking frost jack at it, and it fucking obliterates his health bar. Lumi just hit that man for like 2 billion damage. Level up. I'm gonna go claim my daily commissions over here, even though it's the farthest one away. But we can also turn all my shit into scrap, essentially. We are turning. What are we turning into? We're turning these. Oh, I can make. Yeah! That's enough for Columbina. She should be happy now. Columbina's happy. Level 10 Bina. And we gotta get her skill up now as well. I forgot about that. Well, her burst up now, because you really want your burst up. But now we can focus like all on the Ilosha now, which will be very, very nice.
Add Astro.
Add Asher Babasosk.
Thank you for Add Astro.
My 60 primos. Level 39 now. Oh yeah, my book's the only probably about the Truant's domain, yeah. Okay, now I just have I have like 3 bosses left. I actually need to go fight properly. I have mail? Oh, that's for fucking. This is for the Millie Astro stuff or whatever. It's like give me like a little hat or whatever, but like I don't really care about that. Also, it's some Kara's birthday, but I didn't really check who. Okay, well, that's now done. However, we're not fully done yet. I'm gonna do a quick swap of some characters. Get the fuck out of here. Where's
Eyes
my
on
boy?
the prize.
There he is. My Sandrone team looks fucking horrendous right now, but she just they just exist, dude.
I do love.
I know I need to equip that team because I need to go do some Sandrone first. I've been forgetting to do it these past 2 Genshin streams. He's a happy lad. He's full of joy and whimsy and totally not trauma. I forgot about. I need to use this for me more often. Forgot about that. Tea party notes. Who we inviting this time? We did Navia and Farina
Who
last.
should I invite?
Let's do. Let's do Hat Guy. Let's do Wander. Let's find out more lore about him, or just like see Sandrone's opinions on him or whatever. Meeting puppets. Where is this? Oh yeah, I forgot. Both these 2 characters are both non-human. One of them's both of them are technically machines of some kind. I need to equip the table now. Switch over to Sandrone. Tea party.
This really is hard to believe. I never imagined I'd be
helper
sitting
while
here
they're talking.
drinking tea with you.
Is it really that strange? I just wanted to thank you for the core processing unit you provided for the numerological array. And why do you keep talking like you know us inside out? You make it seem like you have a deep understanding.
I told you, I'm a good judge of character.
He lies. He races from Murmur's
Still, you said it right. I shouldn't keep assuming I understand you.
Oh,
Even compared to our last meeting, I feel like you've changed a lot.
it doesn't matter how far back you want to compare. The only changes I've undergone are to accept the errors in my core and open my eyes to see a few things clearly. And what about you? As a fellow puppet of sorts, do you ever experience computational errors in your heart?
He's had a few.
I experienced far more than just errors.
Do tell.
I don't think we know each other well enough for that just yet.
Have it your way. I was merely asking out of courtesy. Regardless, it takes a good many detours before a puppet can find its heart. At least, it did for me.
You seem to have a good relationship with your creator.
I did. He gave me a lot of help and guidance, both in life and after.
In that regard, there's a fundamental difference between us.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. Even though we share some similarities as puppets, I shouldn't have assumed to know anything about you based on that alone.
Don't worry about it. To borrow a phrase from you, I too have accepted my past errors. It's just that I've taken too many detours already. I need to walk an even longer path to make up for them all.
In that case, good luck. To borrow a phrase in return, I don't know you well enough yet to give any further advice.
Well said. We each have our own paths to walk. There's no need to say anything more. This tea is quite good, by the way.
Yeah, well,
All right.
That was some nice.
Goodbye.
That was some nice development between these two. Kind of. It's more just like both of them going like, yeah, okay, well, I'm not gonna pry into your past, you're not gonna pry into my past. We're just gonna both acknowledge each other's have had our fuck ups, go different ways. It's nice seeing Wander not be what he was originally. It's nice seeing him like trying to atone for all his mistakes. I guess we can't really avoid doing the story quest anymore. Okay. I could go start farming for resources for these characters, but like I feel like I'll save it for later in the stream. Bazhiu, the man who watched like actually no, not sure. The man who offered like his side room so I can rest while when part of my soul got fucking stolen from me. That was in Skirk's story quest, but I didn't do Skirk's story quest on stream.
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
The amount of sass that each and every one of the voice lines has is incredible. I have bird, right? I definitely have bird. Hold on, we're bird checking real quick. Bird check. Okay, it's up there. I can just teleport over here for that. Hold on. We're bird checking. Grab your here, grab your birds and check for them. We have the bird. We have the birds. I should check for Syndra's other thing she wants, which is the parts. I'm all out of hamburger helper. Fuck. That was my breakfast. It's all gone. I blame. Don't warm up myself. I was just hungry when I woke up. I have tater tots in the fridge. I'm gonna eat. My sister procured them for me. Was went to a diner with my father. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we can just go like straight to level 10. I'm pretty sure right now. Let's do that. Let's go straight to level 10. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Rah! Where's our bird? Where's our bird? We can't actually. We want to get to what we want for the birds, but I can at least get more birds for the birds. That's more bird. We got 2 extra bird. I have any of our other talents right now. I'm free away. Fuck. I have to make the tough decision here. I'll hold. I'll hold. But I can't upgrade. I could upgrade one of her other skills right now, though. No, I mustn't. I mustn't. Ilosha, where are you? I can actually start upgrading your skills. I should probably artifact farm for you slightly as well. Oh, you want this artifact set? Well, do I have some bad news for you, bucko? Like I have 4 characters in this game who want that artifact set, and I use all 4 of those characters as well. It's just a constant fight for who gets the artifacts this day, essentially.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Somebody over here. Child?
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
Are you lost?
Chi-Chi, you were the last person to be accidentally
No,
someone's lost.
I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because...
Oh, I do have hamburger helper left. I have like 2 noodles left. It's gone now. Fuck.
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gui. What's going on? Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
Hey, she remembered us. Cheers. I'll drink to that. This isn't beer. This is root beer.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
Listen. I don't help lost children find their parents. It's not my job description. I go fight God every Tuesday. If you pay me, maybe I'll consider
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Your dad? How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
That's a confusing place when you first walk in here. I was lost.
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
So, what about your mom?
Dead mom? Mom not in picture? I shouldn't be asking this question to
She
you,
went
probably?
out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my dad's been getting worse and worse.
Missing mom, and a dad that's trying to go missing as well. You're in a pickle, kid. Pay me 100,000 more and I'll do it.
I remembered that the
I'll
owner
find
of
them.
Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Ride. So I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there? When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy. And then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone. I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured, maybe I could ask some other people in the city to help.
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
It's like my fourth most, actually not even my fourth, it's my second most taken on commission from people. Like, just go, hey, I'm missing I lost somebody, you go find them. And I find them and they're usually dead. Or about to be killed. Or in some very shady business, one of the two. But one of the
Changshan can
four, I don't
help.
know.
She has a good sense of smell, like a dog. Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
I forgot the snake talks, I'm gonna be real with you.
Shang, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Bazhiu?
Uncle Baiju?
Shang, now's not the time.
I just snake talk.
My dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition? As much as you can recall.
Yes, Dr. Bazhiu.
He explains his father's health
I
situation to
see.
Bazhiu.
And your family lives near Chingsa Village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Ride. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. Bazhiu?
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
I'm getting paid.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
You can count on us.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Family is very important.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
Yeah, we should probably do that. When's the last time Zhongli had a rerun? I don't know. Farina had a rerun like a month or two before I started playing Genshin again. Columbina just had her rerun. I know she's not an Archon. Malika had her rerun about 2 or 3 months ago. Raiden just had her rerun. And then Venti, Zhongli, Nahida. I'm just blanking on everyone else. Yeah, I think Venti, Zhongli, and Nahida. I don't remember what they had a rerun since. The reason I'm pointing this out is because I really want to get Zhongli as one of my first Archons. Or just like because I like him as a character, as well as just he's an Archon, I want him, and he'll also fit perfectly into my Noelle team. And then I also want Farina, Nahida, and also Visarita once she drops, which I think she's dropping in version either version 7.2 or 7.3, I think, is when she's dropping. I don't remember at all. And leaks, once again, should not be really trusted at all. Take leaks with a grain of salt or whatever. But then there's other stuff. But then there's like the... Yeah. Zhongli should... When's Lantern Rite this year? Not this year. When's the next Lantern Rite? Probably next year, so maybe like version 7.5 or 7.4 or something around that. That'd be a good time to have him rerun, possibly. I'm just trying to think about like one character's would rerun. Farina should be getting another rerun here as well shortly. It's been close to a year since her last rerun, and I know Genshin loves to rerun their more favorite characters a lot more often. Example, Farina and Nefa. And Nefa has had like has had like close to 3-ish reruns since I started playing. I'm pretty sure. Flynn's fucking has had like 4 reruns since I've started playing, and he's not even that old of a character. So yeah, if the character's alike, they try to rerun the character once every year or so, sometimes twice a year, or in Flynn's case, they try to rerun him like 4 times a year. He's looking at his 4th rerun. I'm not even joking. Like in the next wrong thing, he's getting his like 4th rerun here in the next 5 days, dude. I have 52 saved up. Okay.
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
I'm people.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
I'm here to help with the search as well. I'm getting paid.
Hey there, buddy. Dr. Bazhiu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
Take a break.
Birds. What other things do we want to talk about? Isn't like Arknight's Enfield right now entering like 1.45 right now, I think, version? I really want to play Enfield, dude. I really do. The problem is it's just not on Xbox. I think it's on mobile right now, but my phone will actually find a way to manifest a gun and kill me if I fucking download Enfield, dude. I already have Genshin on it. It's already taking up most of my space, and I already have like quite a few things on my phone taking up space as well, so it really does not want me to actually be doing stuff. So, you know, I can't really play Enfield like I want to, so which is problematic because I really do want to play it because it looks like a fun game. What other gosh do I want to try and play someday? Yeah, Silver Palace. Silver Palace is a game that I've been like seeing a lot of. I first heard about it, I think, last year-ish, somewhat. But like, it's been brought up a lot more and more now due to the fact that it's like nearing completion, I'm pretty sure. We don't have a release date exactly yet, but they're showing off more of the game. They're showing off newer stuff. They're showing off a lot more modes, stuff like that. The game's definitely nearing completion, though, from what I can tell. And I'm really hoping that when Super Palace launches, it launches on Xbox as well, because I really want to play it. If it launches on PlayStation first, again, like every other gacha has, I'm gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind, dude. Like every single like gacha game has released on consoles, has launched on like PlayStation first. It's always PlayStation. It's always like mobile, PlayStation, and PC, and then like either a few years down the line it launches on Xbox, which is like fuck you. I want to be up to date with everyone else. I don't want to start like so far back. I want to be able to catch up instantly.
Look, there's somebody over there.
Is that your dad, buddy?
Oh no, it's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Oh,
Watch where you're going!
She's gonna fucking walk out. Hello? Oh, Hu Tao! I was not expecting Hu Tao of all people to show up with this story quest.
Oh, dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you all right?
I fucking love that. It's like, because quite literally everyone will be an eventual customer for a funeral parlor. Death is inevitable. You can't avoid it. You can find ways to cheat it for a bit, but it will catch you. You cannot escape the Reaper. Unless you hit a sick fucking trick on a skateboard, then maybe he'll leave you alone. Maybe. Just maybe.
Huh? Dad!
Yeah, we found your dad. Sorry you must watch your dad fucking kill himself. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing here?
Who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and my worst nightmare.
What, doctor?
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Hu Tao needs people dying for her business day in. And Bazhiu's entire thing is keeping people alive and not dying.
Thank you, Director Hu, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu.
Ayu? Who am I?
I think your dad really needs some fucking help, dude.
Your name is Jiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
Oh, my name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor. Wait, why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
No one blink when you're escorting him back, or he's gonna just manifest near the nearest cliff again.
Cal, gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the problem?
Come on, Bazhiu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
What drama is with you two?
Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
The same here.
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
Oh, lovely. I see you are still having this happen. How many fucking people in Tibet, dude, are just walking around with the remains of gods in their bodies, dude? There's Kali, Sino. There's, I think like half the Sumeru cast probably has a god remain in their system, I'm not gonna lie. Apparently half of Liyue does as well. Then again, it makes sense because like half of Liyue, because Liyue is literally the god graveyard to a degree. If I had a nickel for every character I met in Genshin Impact, if I had a nickel for every character that I met in Genshin Impact who has the remains of the gods in them, I would be able to do a 10-pull wish and still lose a Chi-Chi.
Oh, yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
Paimon, sorry, what?
I'm not even surprised at this point, Paimon.
God remains?
Did you eat anything funny?
There's no need to worry, Director Who. I have methods of keeping them at bay.
I will adhere these methods to suppress the god
It is the
remains.
sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Bazhiu, just what are you planning this time?
What is your two's relation? Holy shit!
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today.
Sounds like we're here too.
Okay, deal. We're not going to solve anything by keeping Jialiang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great-uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
What is their relation, dude? What? Okay, so hold on, I'm piecing together.
Blockages within the cardiovascular
was
system.
Hu Tao's,
reduced blood flow and
great-uncle or
energy
great-grandfather?
circulation.
I don't fucking remember who it was.
I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Bazhiu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Oh no, kid, your dad's dying. He has like super cancer.
Don't you worry. Bazhiu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Bazhiu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed.
Is it a grim prognosis?
I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Bazhiu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
We'll be heading out now
See you
too.
tomorrow, Bazhiu and Chung Chung.
Bye for now, everyone.
We can talk to Hu Tao.
Are
It's
you
like, what
ready,
the fuck is
Bazhiu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
All's well that ends well, huh? You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Bazhiu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like?
Bazhiu's master?
You must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Bazhiu's busy treating Ayu's dad.
Why, they're just children out here.
How tiresome.
Hey, Tao. Ah! I fucking fell to my death.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello,
Huh?
you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today?
So, what's your relation with fucking Bazhiu and shit
Actually,
like that?
don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Yes.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Bazhiu's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Bazhiu could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had God remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Now that vaguely rings a bell.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Bazhiu learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Bazhiu's
Great-uncle,
master
okay.
was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Wow, fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Bazhiu's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine. But why did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives? That seems a bit extreme.
If he
Yeah.
had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him.
What, was he standing on a fucking rock, letting the wind blow through a cave
And
or
on
whatever?
top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics, and you've seen how wary Bazhiu is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know about Bazhiu is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say.
Immortality. Haven't we learned from like the past 40 quests entirely that like immortality is something that like is not worth getting?
Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
He's putting the god remains in
After all
himself.
that, it seems like we have more questions than answers. Never mind. We'll just have to ask Bazhiu himself about all of this tomorrow.
Why are you staying on the
Young
wall,
Lee?
Chi-Chi?
Master? Dr. Bazhiu has never mentioned them before. But more importantly, is who gone yet? I need to find a better hiding place.
No, she hiding from Hu Tao? Oh, I guess that would make sense because Chi-Chi is a actual walking corpse. So Hu Tao would probably go like, oh, I should probably put her to rest finally. And Chi-Chi's like, no. You know. Like you would. Yeah, wait. Sunset. The sun rises.
Dad!
Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Bazhiu's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is concentrate on getting better.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Bazhiu.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Bazhiu. It's only because Jiang Li... What was her reason again?
Yeah, the plot
You're
thickens.
still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
Why did his wife not want him to go see a doctor at all and fully like go like, no, we're gonna treat you with herbs and shit like
I
that?
suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jia Liang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Bazhiu. I'm not that unreasonable.
Yeah, Bazhiu looks a little worse for wear.
Yeah, I've been stuck indoors for too long. Bazhiu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Qiangsheng and myself for a moment.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there?
Me. It's me, pigFIVE.
Why did you follow us here?
I'm a curious guy. Have you ever gone along well?
It's nothing.
I
just
banged
needed
my
to get
leg
some
into
air.
my desk. Ah!
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Bazhiu did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system.
Enough life force? Poison? Motherfucker, are you just like giving out your fucking life just to random people?
Bazhiu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Bazhiu's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
You're looking worse now than before. Sure you're
Wait
okay?
a sec.
I can't speak.
Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Minecraft withering
Hardly.
effect.
Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
I doubt that.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body, and soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
Go on, Bazhiu. Let us
Bazhiu.
help you.
Don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
Yeah, you watched over my body while I was fucking actively having my soul snatched from me. So what are our next
The
steps?
poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it.
Do you know where his house is?
I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jialiang is doing.
Paimon, you're late to this. 31,000. There's a car outside. I know that car. Oh, their house is up there. We can just say hi to the boar.
Got a death wish? How tiresome.
When Sandrione has her rerun again, I'm definitely gonna try and get her to like at least see one or two. I only have one of my limited 5-star characters at like C1 right now, and that's Columbina because I got her twice on accident. It was not my intention to get 2 Columbinas, but I got captured Radiance and got 2 Columbinas. So I have a C1 Columbina.
Come on, keep up.
But you know what I won't complain about? So this is where I live. Hello?
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's so well hidden, Paimon's never noticed it before.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa Village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiangli was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiangli? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang. Wait, Changxiang, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiangli did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family. The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Yeah, she's doing something shady.
Quarrel? What happened? I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiangli or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Bazhiu. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type. Sorry.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions, You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
What the... Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now, Jiangli has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up, but if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
With pillar, several faint marks can be seen on the pillar. Maybe it was used to record. I use height as he grew up. There's some faded right near my bottom mark. The more quickly I grows up, the sooner he can leave. The number of marks on the pillar family has led a secluded existence here for many, many years. Okay. Wood. Firewood is neatly stacked and the logs are cut with great power and precision. Whoever chopped the firewood must have been physically fit. Some logs at the bottom of the pile have been beginning to rot. It has been a while since any new wood has been added to the pile. I need to put controller batteries in my controller. Oh, a book. Before we do that, let me change my batteries out. Diary of Chell's handwriting. Wow, I wonder who. Stop taking a break. You're not taking a break yet, Sandrone. Some roof towers broke. Mama and I tried to get up and take a look, but we didn't manage. Luckily, Dad was able to fix them in no time. Their table was a bit wobbly today when we sat down to eat. Dad tried to fix it, but ended up breaking one of the legs by accident. That's rigging things again. I'll write it all down for now. Read it back to him when he's feeling a bit better.
Traveler, Paimon, Come quick!
Huh?
What is this?
God remains?
Chung Shung and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
God remains?
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using God remains. Is it breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive.
Alive?
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in The Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jia Liang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
The call of the... Wait. So, back when Jia Liang ran off, maybe that explains where he was heading!
He was going back to Qingce Village.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother lode.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jia Liang? Hey, why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden?
I think we both know who's doing this, Paimon.
Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house.
Yep.
You mean Jia Liang? Why would he poison himself? Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have expertise in crafting drugs.
Paimon, that's the stupidest thing I've heard you say. He's like, oh, why would he poison himself? Well, there's other people living in his house.
Huh? So you're saying... it was Jiang Li?
Yeah, use your brain, no matter how small it is.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jia Liang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery.
Do you know of a method to neutralize the poison?
Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother lode is purged. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jia Liang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingce Village?
Nothing concrete.
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time. Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this? Well,
Chung Sheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Intriguing. Oh, free shit. Hold on. I'm in a server with a friend where it has a bot that pings us whenever a game's free on like Steam or Epic. But neither one of us use Epic Games either. What's the free game right now? Oh, it's an Epic Games game. Never mind. I don't care.
Whoa, what? After a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon. Hey, Plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me.
Okay, but like, what powers do you offer? Why is Bazhiu like slowly scooting off screen right now?
With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach. Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Bummer.
Temperament? Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face?
That happens a lot, Paimon. James, Bazhiu has a weak constitution. And didn't his master pass away at an early age?
Ugh, Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Bazhiu, you're Mannequin Man! Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck! This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
So, I'm friends with a few of them.
With how antisocial they are? If it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk.
Actually, I do have someone I can call.
What?
Yeah, listen, I fight gods in the regular. Maybe in contact with Adepti is kind of like par for the course.
Seems you're as well connected as they say, traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
I can try. I don't even know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about... Who am I to call? Oh, Zhao. we're just calling Zhao over. Zhao, you there? Shit, he's just
called.
Everyone's appearing for Baiju's story. I can't wait for Zhang Li to show up in the next act.
Gets Paimon every time. Aren't all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Yeah.
Huh? It's you.
Bazhiu of Boo Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before.
Can you stop fucking teleporting?
I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Kind of. Yeah, let me explain. Actually, I want to ask you about dead gods. You told you everything has happened.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison.
Yeah.
Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable.
I like how I just have I like how I just have Zhao and speed out whenever I walk into Liyue. I just like say his name, he's just there like, huh?
I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Qingce village.
Ah, lovely.
A vile monster known as the Chi once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis.
Also known as he fucking hurled a mountain at it.
The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Qingce village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Chi is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak.
I see.
I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, Be sure to call my name again.
Hey, dude, if things are going out of control, I'm gonna call on any help I need. I will. Thank you, Zhao.
Nothing.
You recognize it.
I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
And he's gone. Man. I was about to say, I wish I could teleport, but I realized I can. It's actually those little teleport beacons that like we stumble across. Traveler is the only person able to use those. Also, another fun fact, they've just been there. And I'm not even joking. People just like stumble across them and just like go like, okay, well, we can't move these, we can't destroy these, they're just here.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them.
That's Xiao for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
And they had to call it all the Liyue voice actors just for this story quest alone.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips. If we can find the cave...
Do we know anyone who knows about caves?
Master, there's a problem.
What is it?
Gui? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath and tell me everything.
It's Jiaoliang.
Is he gone? What happened to him?
He was fine 1 minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed.
What are your worst fears?
Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna teleport. I can do this, just like Zhao. You're gonna please turn around. Fuck, there's a wall in the way.
Yep.
Yep.
Take a break.
Take a break. Take a Kit Kat.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. Bazhiu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Dr. Bazhiu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word out anymore.
When Gui left, he was still conscious. But now...
Gui, please take Jiaoliang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
Bazhiu's not gonna use Chang Sheng's secret art again, is he?
I don't think he has much of a
Is
choice
there
right now.
no other way to save Jiaoliang?
Sun sets. The sun rises.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
You're gonna fucking die, are you, Dad?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual.
Let's see what Bazhiu did in himself.
Wait, where's Dr. Bazhiu? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
I should probably check on him.
Oh, really? Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with Jiangli once we find her. Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
No.
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now. I can accompany Ayu to the Adventurers Guild.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time. Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Bazhiu in person once he's finished resting.
Traveler, Bazhiu hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jialiang again. Do you think he...
Let's go check on him.
Huh? Hey, wait up!
Huh?
You're finally awake? That was far too risky. Even with me here to help you balance your chi.
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself.
He's looking deadpan to the camera
I
right now.
managed to learn something. Jiangli's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
So, how much longer do you think Bazhiu's gonna nap for?
They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we at least go and show our faces?
All right.
TB. I'm missing my cat right now. It was like slightly out of arm's reach.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just...
Who's talking behind our backs again?
Me, I like talking shit behind people's backs.
Ah! Bazhiu! Changsheng!
You both okay?
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Jialiang seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need more life-saving treatment again so soon?
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment. And as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition. Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs.
So bad.
Though it was created from god remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Oh.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
So that's what Jialiang did.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed, and the poison accumulated in his system, it began to impact his cognition. Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiangli had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse.
Oh,
and why his
dead
mom
pixel
went
on
off
my
to
screen.
gather herbs.
Oh no, that's not dead pixel. That's just some gunk on my TV. Sorry, if I saw a dead pixel on my screen, it's like, oh, that's a dead pixel. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna get a new TV soon. And then I just wiped my hand around and I was like, oh no, never mind, that's grime.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiangli has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Jia Liang's life, Jiangli has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible, whatever the cost may be.
Fate?
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jia Liang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingce village and find out where Jiang Li is. Her regular exposure to God remains over such a long period will have been catastrophic for her health. And given that she's already been missing for several days, I am fearing the worst.
Who's that? He's fucking walking again.
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Bazhiu.
It's Jiao Liang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
He probably has.
Dr. Bazhiu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way. I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to remember.
Who's honking their horn outside?
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart. For your own safety, you should stay here and rest.
No! We're out of time! We have to go now. Right now. Before I forget everything again.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it? There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well. Then follow me.
Oh, Hu Tao's listening. GG.
Dr. Bazhiu? Are you heading out again?
Yeah.
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet. I hope it works.
Dr. Bazhiu? Do you mean...
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
going out now. Turn to the west of Qingzhou village. Going back to your house, dude. The boar's already dead. I don't need to worry about that anymore.
Well,
oh my god,
this
meat!
is inconvenient.
Did you complain about the rain?
Pick up the pace. Come on, keep up.
I wish it rained in the cities itself in Genshin as well. It doesn't do that normally in game, which kind of sucks. It'd be nice if like rained in the cities or towns and stuff like that.
Flowers.
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe?
That's a damn good question.
Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it. I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
Let me in there.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay? Maybe you should rest here while we continue the search.
No, I have to keep going. Jiangli is still waiting for me. Then let's hurry.
Okay then. Here we go. Oh, you want Dendro and Geo? If I don't have that, you're gonna take this team that's very underleveled.
This place gives Paimon the creeps. Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead?
The digging marks here appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel.
A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was the treasure hoarders that dug this tunnel.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
I don't know about treasure hoarders. They're not actually smart.
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave. But she said that the method would cause me to, curses! Why can't I remember what she said?
Easy, Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
That's how Bazhiu plays now. Hilly Charles.
Yeah. Mind the side effects.
Take a break. How tiresome. Take a break.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure
Microphone,
hoarders
please.
sure made themselves at home.
I don't see any dust on the sensor surface. The burn marks on the insides are still fresh. I don't think this was left here by treasure hoarders.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense?
Oh my god.
You sure? 'Cause we did run into that group of monsters just now.
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave. After them, Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
That's right. This sensor, it belongs to Jiang Li. Yes, this was the place. This is where I told Jiang Li to give me the poison.
Not doing well.
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. She is right below us, waiting for me.
He's gonna die before we reach her. I'm calling it now. Or he's gonna die in front of her.
I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
What the fuck? Puzzle.
Ha! We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
Would we gotta move this? We gotta move this. That's too far to activate. Barely enough to reach over here. But he gives us a chest with like nothing in it. Monsters.
Nice.
Taking a turn for the better.
Brace spot.
Come on, keep up.
It's Froggy Dog. One down.
Dog.
How tiresome.
Oh, two primo. Fuck you. That was at least a 5 primo chest. We can't activate this one by ourselves. We need to activate it with someone else. Be this guy.
Take a break.
He's not doing too well. What is that big That's a big reptile.
Jiangli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Guard, fetch!
Enhanced Animal Module 75!
Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. Ha! Take a break.
There we go.
Dr. Bazhiu, how serious is it? Is she...
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison in your system did to you. If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life, I fear that she may never wake up again.
Then, what are we waiting for? Let's destroy the remains right away!
But if we destroy the remains, it'll kill him as well.
It's not as simple as that. Don't you remember what Bazhiu said? The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god remains here. If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect.
And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. So, if it stops working... Oh no. Are you saying...
If it stops working, he fucking dies. So either way, one of them are dying here.
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life! After all that, we can't just give up on him! Bazhiu, you're a great doctor! Surely you gotta know of some other way we can save him, right?
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiangli, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of something?
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right up until the moment when she lost consciousness. Maybe it's her greatest wish that you will continue to take it and live.
Dr. Bazhiu, give it to me straight. How long does Jiangli have?
Either way, your kid's losing one of his parents here, maybe all of you.
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But if I were to treat her using a secret art...
Huh?
But what would be the point of that? Dr. Bazhiu, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains. You are not the first to mention it to me. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiangli have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to live with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc not just upon me, but my entire family. I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see how you grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis. If my choice can bring Jiangli back, then even if I die...
Jialiang...
After cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Bazhiu, could I have another minute with my wife? I just want to have one final moment together. Just a moment. That's all.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Jialiang... Bazhiu, Changsheng... Is there really nothing else you can do?
I am sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiang Li would not have had to resort to unnatural methods.
What a crazy situation. Jiang Li risked it all to save Jialiang's life, and now Jialiang has to sacrifice himself to save Jiang Li. What's the point of it all?
All we do right now is honor her decision, their decision to bear witness.
I've seen many final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least, that's what generations of masters before you have always believed.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
When all this began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would be time for me to go. If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. And he even got the Adventurers Guild to search for you. So, I know that you'll both be okay without me.
Oh, he's made his decision.
I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true self.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch Ayu grow up.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad. Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
About that.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have. Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Well, I'm sad. We just watched the man die in front of us.
Jialiang! 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 Dad, are you awake?
No fucking way we managed to save this guy.
Jiang Li, are you? Didn't I... Huh? What are these?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Dr. Bazhiu, I thought that I was going to...
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
I'm a zombie?
Ah. Chi-Chi was pulled on him, essentially.
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely. Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I'm as interested as you to find out.
He's gonna walk outside and drop dead instantly.
But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang.
Don't make a little noise when I touch your head, cat. Oh, I was too slow. Whenever I see my cats yawn, I try and like stick my finger into their mouth slightly just to like see them go like, oh.
All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them. And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingce Village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiang Li in time.
I knew someone was listening on my conversation.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Bazhiu's attention.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
All I wanted was to help Jialiang find his missing wife as soon as possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. Chi-Chi, keep hiding.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Bazhiu, and cure Dad for good!
Kid, death's inevitable.
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng Funeral Parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out for you.
Bye, Odao.
Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
Is she finally gone? All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion.
Paimon's idea of a celebration can only mean one thing.
At times like this, a grand celebratory feast is in order.
I'm not paying.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Zhongli and Ayu around the dinner table.
That was a hard one, Meal.
Yay! Paimon can't wait!
Yeah, I'll do some cooking.
Alright, first things first, off to the market for some fresh ingredients. Let's go!
Wait up! I'll come too!
Bazhiu, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Bazhiu, Changsheng, would you mind if we took this conversation outside?
just playing as him right now. Leave the back rooms.
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Bazhiu.
You're going for a walk. And I'm slightly slower than you walking speed. It's some bullshit. Oh.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not just that, you even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone. Bazhiu, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Huh. Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changshang's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases.
How many diseases do you have in you right now, dude?
When I treated Jialiang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties. There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
Yeah, sure.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old, and I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband. But in the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another, and then you tried the poison on yourself too. It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way as our master before us. Are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, having given away our own for the sake of others? To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost? Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
Or, you know, you guys could study a very less dubious medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Bazhiu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changshang to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that, some of them, I don't even recognize. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Okay, get over here and eat!
Mom, come and join us! The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes, and said even Dad will be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
I do have to warn you, one of these recipes might put you in a food coma for at least a day or two.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Bazhiu, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
Where's this quest cutscene, I wonder?
Bazhiu, what did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore? Are you gonna be okay?
Osman, Chingson was talking about fate. What does she mean exactly?
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Jiang Li's master, has passed away at a young age.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is a very long story.
Cutscene?
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps.
Who's fucking dying?
Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
It feels like you're just like taking people who are like doctors, shit like that, and just throwing them to the wolves, essentially.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their nearest and dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Bazhiu, does that mean...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Cheng Sheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice.
Why are both their names so fucking similarly spelled, dude?
I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles. But I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish to pass on this contract to anyone else in the future.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto yourself?
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Cheng Sheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it?
You have to become immortal yourself.
Precisely. I will be Cheng Sheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Bazhiu.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
I think that happens a lot to you, Paimon.
Dr. Bazhiu, Traveler, what are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
We also have coconut milk for Changsheng and Paimon. Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten.
Paimon, leave some grub for me.
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
True. And yet, Although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
Hey, we're finished. And he's gone. Okay, so I'm gonna end off stream here now as well. I just want to quickly look at all this shit. Do I have 6 of them saved right now. Yippee. I guess I don't know, dude. But yeah. So, anyways, that's it for today's Genshin stream. I was planning to do some other stuff here as well on stream, but I decided against it as time went on. I gotta do some shit and also work on some things as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you all on Monday for the next Zenless stream. And yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Remember to follow my channel. Check out my Tumblr and DeviantArt where I post stories occasionally. And yeah, I will see you all on Monday, like I said, for the next Zenless stream. But then on Wednesday we'll do Weathering, and then on Friday we'll do another Genshin stream. Anyways, goodbye.